Forgive the noise in the background. I actually decided to start the build process for Angie today. I'll actually be fully building her most likely tomorrow or the next day. Right now what I'm doing is I'm getting parts on their particular pieces of paper so I can print. So obviously I'm going to start off with the feet. Now, as I said earlier in the previous upload, that Angie isn't that detailed. She actually is, but compared to like Donna, or not, yeah, Donna, Bella, Big Mommy and whatnot, her complexity is not as atrocious. So even though she is fairly complex in her geometry and whatnot, it's not unmanageable like the other characters. So I still have to work with these nice thin little pieces here, but luckily I've built figures like this in the past, so I know how to properly manipulate the paper. It's just a pain in the ass. So like I said, I'm going to start working on her most likely tomorrow or next day. Now with that said, theoretically I found a solution to simplify the geometry on someone like Lady D or Big Mommy or whatever we call her, or Bella, or even Donna. And give me a second. A video by this guy right here where he's basically doing exactly what I want to do. He's taking a highly detailed model and simplifying its geometry. For this particular instance, when it comes to this video, he's simplifying the geometry for animation. I need to simplify the geometry for the fact that I'm going to be taking these characters, converting them to a file format for Blender, and then printing them. Now I can build these models with the high amount of detail, but it will take forever. So I need to simplify the geometry to where it's easier to fold and whatnot without taking away the actual look. I.e. basically the geometry of the Macross figures from YouTube Macross. And I did do a little comment here asking if what he's currently showing off would actually simplify the model, that way so I can make it easier to build. And he more or less said yes, it will work. I just can't use the original textures on the new model without remapping them basically. So I don't know if he's actually going to watch my videos or whatnot, but I did tell him to take a look at my channel if he's interested in seeing what I'm talking about. So if he does see this video, I do want to say that hopefully I can figure out how to remap the textures. But for right now, I need to build Angie. So with that said, I'm going to upload this video separate, and I'm going to bring out my camcorder and do the more proper video after I'm done with this.